YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna be learning about some Black history. Since February is Black History Month, I figured we should learn about some Black history. Every Thursday I'm gonna try and just find somebody new to just get to know and learn more about during this month. And right now we're gonna start with personally my favorite. I like the Black Panther Party. And without further ado, let's get straight to the video.
One of the most well-known civil rights organizations of the late 1960s was the Black Panther Party. Who started the Black Panther Party?
Let me just add this one thing. Like, I don't know, when I was growing up, I never really liked those hats. I think they're called barrettes. I don't know, barrettes were never, they didn't look stylish to me at all. But now, I think I could pull off a beret.
Group advocate. In many northern and western cities in the United States, African Americans were living in urban ghettos with high unemployment rates and substandard housing.
Imagine living in a house like that. Like just look at how dirty the rooms are. It just looks like essentially the ghetto. Like that just looks, dang. I don't know. I'm spoiled. I'm blessed enough, so it'd be hard for me to live in conditions like that.
Believe that they were treated unfairly and in some cases even brutalized by police forces which did not represent them. For example, Oakland, California had 661 police officers, yet only 16 of those were African American.
Imagine having 661 police officers, and what did he say? Only 16 of them or 6 of them were African American. That's insane. And mind you, when you're Black in a white space, it's so different. Like even you just have to just tread lightly through everything, regardless of the white people, the Black people. You're always going to be scrutinized no matter what. So shout out to them for handling it, especially during that time in Oakland. Yeah, I knew it was crazy.
Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale had been involved in many different civil rights organizations in their young lives, including those who promoted the Black Power ideology. However, they were frustrated with the failure of these organizations to combat police brutality and other injustices they saw in their communities. In October of 1966, the two men...
Isn't that crazy that we're we still face that to this day? And this was, it's not that long ago, 1966, but at least that's what they're about to say. But that's crazy that even years on, more than what's it called? A millennia? No, not millennia. More than a decade. We're still facing that. Maybe not as severe, I don't know, but maybe it is.
Formed the Black Panther Party for self-defense, later simply known as the Black Panther Party. They organized armed patrols that would follow police officers, monitoring them for incidents of abuse. If the police attempted to confront them, Black Panther members would recite the state and federal laws which permitted them to carry their loaded weapon.
Every time I see this picture, I don't know, this picture is just so it's just so cool. And I was gonna say, it reminds me of the Marvel Black Panther sitting on the throne. So maybe that's where they took the inspiration from. But I don't know, this picture is just this is just an iconic picture to me.
The Black Panther Party first gained national attention after an incident in 1967. The group carried loaded firearms into the California State Assembly in protest of a piece of legislation which would make carrying loaded firearms illegal. 6 of the members were arrested for this incident. In May of 1967, the Black Panther Party issued a list of 10 points which stated their beliefs and values. This list included things such as full employment, decent housing, and an end to police brutality. They also sought education for African Americans and justice within the court system. The group's ideals resonated within the Black community, and their numbers expanded rapidly.
I don't know if they're going to mention it, but I believe they're the ones that actually advocated for free lunch in different schools. So if you guys don't know that, it was because of Black Panther Party. So if you got free lunch in school, it's because of them.
By 1968, the Black Panther Party had a presence in more than 20 major American cities, including New York City, Chicago, Boston, Dallas, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C.
Dang.
Some estimates claim that their membership numbers were as high as 10,000 at its peak in 1969.
That's crazy. And 10,000 is probably like, that's a lot back then. I feel like that's a lot. And I feel like for the word to get out, like, mind you, no social media, so it's just, I feel like it might have just been word of mouth or them just doing the footwork to even get everybody together and having the same ideas and everything like that. But that's crazy that they can all get together regarding an issue, and it's the same issue in every single state, in all those different states. That's something that's insane.
The party also boasted an influential newspaper, which was read by more than 250,000 people. Its editor was Eldridge Cleaver, and he became a persuasive voice within the Black Power movement. Cleaver would eventually become the third most prominent member of the Black Panther Party, behind Newton and Seal.
Yeah, I always knew about Huey P. Newton. That was like the main guy, I believe. And I'm pretty sure I even did like a little project on him when I was in middle school about Huey P. Newton. I'm telling you, I like the Black Panther Party for.
The Black Panther Party also started community-friendly programs, such as the Free Breakfast for Children program.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Breakfast.
They believed that they could provide for the needs of those in poverty better than the government could. It has been estimated that the Black Panther Party fed more than 20,000 children through this program during the 1968 and 1969 school year. The organization offered other services as well, including clothes distribution, classes on politics and economics, free medical care, and lessons on self-defense and first aid. They also set up an ambulance program and drug rehabilitation services.
Now my question for you guys is, do you think, say, if this was like the cool thing to do, opposed from like listening to rap and hearing people say, oh, I'm dissing on my ops, I'm finna roll them in a blunt or blah, blah, I'm finna kill them, da, da, da. How powerful do you think we would really be, like, as a society, if this was the main thing that we all, like, this was the thing that we were supposed to do? It is the thing that we're supposed to do, but this is the thing that we're just getting fed to us. Like, can you just imagine how crazy it would be, how more unified we'd be if we all just came together and did stuff like this, if this was the thing to do, if this was the cool thing to do.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation did not agree with many of the organization's paramilitary activities, such as carrying loaded guns. The FBI regarded them as a black nationalist hate group, and FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover even referred to them as the greatest threat to the internal security of the country.
Wow. So my question, what's the difference between them and like the KKK? I mean, I know that there's an obvious difference, but weren't the KKK running around with their guns and da da da? So when we do it, we're a national threat to the society or security or whatever he said.
The group was targeted for investigation with the intent of weakening the group's power and damaging their credibility. The Black Panther Party continued to exist as an organization throughout the 1970s, but never regained the prestige they had once enjoyed. Over the course of that decade, their numbers dwindled away until, by 1980, only 27 people were still official members of the Black Panther Party.
Imagine going from 10,000 to 27 members. Just big movement across from each state. 10,000 people, and now you're only doing 27. You only have 27 members. And that's just because of what they were doing to scare people from joining and realizing what their, I guess I would say, their actual worth is. But I'm sure they left out, not even I'm sure, they left out a lot of more informational things that they've also done. But yeah, like I said, I'm just be doing this all February to support Black History Month. Tell me how you felt about it. Tell me if you even might have lived during that time. I know I'm from the Bay. I didn't live through that time, but like I said, I've learned a lot through it, a lot about it. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below how you feel about it. Would you have joined the Black Panther Party? Or do you mess with the movement? Just let me know. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.